So Mick, a 3-2 win against West Auckland today. What's your thoughts on the game?
Excellent game. Two good sides, two footballing sides. Really enjoyed it. We played very well, to be fair. I thought we controlled the game for long spells, created lots of good chances, and that in itself is a pleasing thing for Kevin and myself, because if you can create chances against a good top side, then you're doing all right. I would be worried if we weren't creating a thing, but we've missed more than we've actually taken, which is fine because we're creating them.
And West Auckland came into the game unbeaten in 8 games, something like that. So how good is it to end that unbeaten run?
That's obviously great, but if you want to win things, whether it's leagues, cups or anything else, you have to compete and take points from your rivals. I think back to the concert game when we only got a point, and it was a bit of a poor game when we kind of cancelled each other out. And I was looking to see, the same as Kevin, what we would do today against the top side. If you want to, like I said, you want to win things, you've got to beat these teams. And I thought we were well worth a win today. I thought we were good, and they're a good side with some good players right through the team. So that's really pleasing for everyone involved.
How much of a boost is this at the top of the table for you?
I think it's now 10 points, because a lot of people are playing for us. So from a psychological point of view, it's great for everybody. It's certainly good for us. We've opened up a gap. You know, we're there to be kind of caught, and teams are going to catch us up because they've got games in hand, but I'd rather have the games played than the points on the board. As much of a cliche as that is, it's a fact. You want to just win games when they're there. And obviously the fact now we know we're going to be going in November, even in November, as the top team in this league.
There was 2 penalty shouts, one in the first half where he gave it outside the box, a free kick. Did you reckon it was a penalty?
Well, I was up on I tend to take my spot in the gantry while Kevin's in the dugout. 100% it was a penalty. Big decisions for a referee, they're the ones that make the games, because we can all make the easy decisions. I think he's got that wrong, and he wasn't helped by his linesman, to be fair. But that's one of the things that happens in the game. It is what it is. I would have been good, and likewise Kevin would have been furious if we hadn't got the points today, and something that had cost us. But we're creating chances, and that was one. It was a free kick. I think we've had 3 outside the box, and unusually for Michael and Davis, we haven't hit the target today. One was along the ground, which the keeper caught his cap.
And Graham Armstrong scored quite a spectacular goal today. 22 goals now for him this season. How much of an impact is he having on us?
Well, he's a real talisman, isn't he? He had a proper centre forwards game today. He worked so hard. He was working, grafting with those centre halves, and whether he was setting things or flicking things on, and generally his all-round play was very, very good, to the point where he's ran himself in the ground and he's basically saying to Kevin, I need to come off. But he more than done his job today. Real good performance, and he's a great lad as well. Deserves everything he gets because he puts 100% in.
And after West Auckland scored their second goal in the 83rd minute, it was quite a tense 10 minutes. How pleased are you with the lads' performance, holding on for the win?
We are thrilled for lots of reasons. It's something that we've had to do over recent weeks, whether it be Wickham, whether it be New Naked last week. The character and desire is something that we might have been accused of lacking in certain games at the start of the season, but that hasn't been apparent over recent weeks. We really showed a lot of great determination, desire to get through the last 5 or 6 minutes. From a tactical point of view, the discipline and the shape was good, so it pretty much repelled things that we're sending forward. And they've got good strikers, and we're aiming at Paul, obviously to flip things on and play off him. The line was quite open about the fact that let's be direct for the last 5 minutes, so we had to really defend strong. But defend we did. The whole back four from Jack right the way through, Jack, Danny, Grozy and Goffey, really strong, and then Jazz made a great save as well, which is fantastic.
And you named just 4 subs today out of a possible 5. With Lewis Horner leaving, do you think there might be 1 or 2 coming in?
Well, obviously Kevin and I speak a lot, and we've got targets. Kevin's got targets in particular, and I'll support him in whatever he decides to do. And I know he's got 1 or 2 in mind, and we'll see what happens. We need to build a little bit. We're not going crazy trying to bring in 3 and 4, just odd ones who maybe aren't cup tied, certainly with regards to Vols, and take it from there.
And you face Durham City on Tuesday in the final League Cup game. Durham, bottom of the table in Division 2. Are you expecting another big win like Berkeley, or are they just once in a lifetime?
No, we're not expecting anything. We're going to go there, and there's lads who have been on the bench today. Kevin's already told lads they'll be playing on Tuesday night. There will be changes. We've already qualified from the group, so there's no point in risking players who don't need to risk. We'll rest players, have a look at us, whether it's lads who are coming from the reserves. We've got a great club here with a good reserves, a good 23s, and it's about development. What better chance have we got than Tuesday night to develop those players? We don't need to play the strongest team in the world. It doesn't matter. We'll see what, obviously we'll put some good players on the pitch regardless of the first team, but we can put in 23s and reserves and see how they're doing and how far away they are. So it's a great opportunity for Kevin and myself.
And really, although they're bottom of Division 2, you can't underestimate them, can you?
We would never underestimate anybody because that's disrespectful. We respect and prepare for everybody we play for, play against. That's just the way the club is. We kind of top to bottom. We do things, we try and do things right, and we try and do things with respect.
Mick, thank you very much.
No problem.